What's up, everybody? Hope you can hear me. Just doing another quick live stream on a beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm home with my boy today. He has a little bit of a cold, so you might hear him coughing in the background. But he's all right. I gave him some medicine, and he is chilling. Hopefully, he'll get a little better so I can take him out later, but he has to get over that cough before anything. So let's get into this. I'm gonna try and continue on with these edits. SDN Additions. How you doing, bro? Let me know if you can hear me, because I just used this. I'm using a new microphone, and I'm not sure if it's working properly. Let me know if you can hear me. If everything sounds good on your end, or if I need to turn it up, or turn it down, or shut up if you don't want to hear it. Let's see here. What I'm doing right now, you guys can't see it. I have another browser window open, and I'm because right now I'm happy with how the shield looks. Let me go over here so you guys can see it. I'm happy with that shield. I'll make some more edits to this part here so we don't see that line. But I'm pretty happy with the way the shield's turning out so far. Again, this is just a quick I'm just trying to do a quick mock-up of Superman in this costume, just so I can see how it would work come animation time. So I'm happy with the shield, and the next thing to do is I had someone comment on I think it was either Facebook or IG or Twitter or something, but somebody commented that he didn't look old yet. And I said, it's a work in progress. I'm still working on that part. But yes, I know I need to make Henry Cavill look old. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'm thinking that I want to take some shortcuts here, because it would be a little bit of work. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not that great with After Effects. And by the way, this is what I'm using over here. After Effects CS5. It's an older version, but it's the version I have. And I'm not that great with it, so I'm pretty sure there are ways to do this that other people may know of that I don't know of. And if, again, I've said this before when I was working on Superman Doomsday, if you know of a way to help me make this thing better, let me know. Let me know in the comments. If I can make this easier on myself, if I can put product out faster, let me know. Because again, I'm not great at After Effects. I do what I can with it. And yeah. Right now, what I'm going to try to do is take some shortcuts with this, because like as I said, there's probably a way to make Henry Cavill's face look older using After Effects, but I don't know how to do that yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look for some stock photos, which is what I'm doing right now on another browser. I'm trying to find the right picture here. Maybe I should show you guys this browser too. I'm trying to find a stock photo of an older looking gentleman, a senior citizen, so that I can get some lines and wrinkles to use over Henry Cavill's face. Now, if you remember, if you were part of anything I was doing over during the Superman Doomsday campaign, if you were able to see any of the behind the scenes stuff, you'll know that I used a lot of stock pictures to do a bunch of different things. Sound of Madness. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. The God returns. Man, you guys are too kind with those with those accolades. You're really kind with it, but I appreciate that. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. I have a nice looking picture here. Let's pull this in. And let me get to the download folder. Thing is being a little slow. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see if we can get this pulled in. There we go. There we go. So my desktop. Well, I thought it went to my download folder, but it went to my desktop. So let's pull this bad boy in. And I'll put it right on top just so you can see what we have here. It's a picture of an older gentleman. It's a stock photo, but it might come in useful because, again, what I want to do is, he might be a little too old, actually. He actually might be a little too old. I'm just trying to get a Superman here that's, what, in his 60s? Something like that. This gentleman looks like he's up there in the 80s and 90s. Wrinkles are a bit too much. Let's try another one. Now that I'm seeing this up close. Let's try a different one. No, it's a little too old. How are you guys doing? If you're still here watching, that is. Any of you get to see Avengers last night? Let's see. This is... No, I don't want Ian McKellen. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, you know what? Let's see. This might work. Captain Iron Dog, what's good, fam? Thanks for coming in. Let me know if you can hear me, because I'm not sure if you guys can or not. But thanks for coming in. You missed the part where I was telling people that what I'm doing right now, yes, you guys are looking at this picture of Henry Cavill in the Man of Steel suit. Changed up the shield. And now I'm looking to make a couple changes on his face, because I realized that he doesn't look old enough in this picture for what we need for Kingdom Come. So I'm looking to make some changes with his face. Let's see. Let's save this image. And I'm just looking for an actor with some nice crow's feet, forehead wrinkles, and little things going on that we might be able to use for Mr. Cavill to make him a little bit older. And I was telling people that this is one of the tricks that good, you can hear me. Good, glad. I was telling everybody, this is one of the tricks I was using for Superman Doomsday. I would and if you are just coming into this live stream, please do me a favor, hit that like so I know you are in here, that you stopped by. You can hit it on the way in or on the way out, but I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like just to let me know that you're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in this picture of Mr. Brad Pitt. Let's see if I can get these in. These two look pretty good. Let's take a look at them. I think this is the look we're going for. We got some crow's feet around here. We got the forehead wrinkles. Yup, that looks good. We got the smile lines, right? These are, let me get this over out the way. How does it feel being back? It feels good. It feels good. I haven't done any heavy editing like this in a while, but oh, actually, I was working on a movie with a friend of mine, and this movie is, and I can tell you about it because there's no NDA I had to sign or anything. The movie is called Lazarus, and I actually want to do a feature on it or something, or maybe even interview the director, my friend who is a director. The movie is called Lazarus. You guys should go to lazarusmovie.com just to check it out. Hopefully, we're going to be able to release this in the summer of 2019, this year, summer to fall, something like that. Superhero movie that I worked on with him, and that was the last little bit of heavy editing I did, and I was doing that over the last couple of months. But even that, I hadn't done anything major other than Superman Doomsday. So it, all in all, coming back, it feels good to get back to doing what I like doing. I can't say I'm a bit rusty. I can tell you that for sure. I am a bit rusty. Some of the shortcuts I've forgotten how to use. But let's see if we can do something really quick and try and get some of these wrinkles onto Mr. Cavill's face. So I'm just drawing a quick mask around the forehead, just to get that off. And I'm going to lower or reduce it in scale rather. And let me move this point to the center here so I can move it and scale it more easily. And let's start to blend this in a bit. I'm going to take this down to about 17, I think. Let's put it back up to 18. And by the way, if I skip out on you guys really quick, it's because I got to run and catch my son. He might be doing something. And it's just me and him at home today. Let's feather this a bit. Let me get rid of this the mask so we can see what's happening here. I'm going to feather this a bit so we can start to blend it in. And then let's go up to color correction and grab curves, because you can see what's happening here, right? You see the difference between the Brad Pitt forehead color and Henry Cavill's face, his color. So we gotta tweak that a little bit. Let's see if moving it up, the brightness, it starts to do a little something. I might want to feather it a bit more. But now you can see we're starting to get a little bit of age on Mr. Cavill's face. Now this photo is HD, so it kind of sticks out a bit here. Let me see if I can blur it up a little bit. Or I could add some pixelation to it too, but let's see how blur works. Let's put this up to about 7. There we go. Starting to blend that in a bit. So if you want to see a quick change, you can see, let me turn this off and on. You see the difference. We got a young forehead and a little bit of an older forehead. Again, I'm not trying to make him look crazy old. We just want to put him up into the 50s and 60s, something like that. Guys in their 50s and 60s nowadays, they don't look like our grandfathers did. Especially if you're Superman and you're from Krypton. You age well, I'm pretty sure, when you're from Krypton. So the forehead looks cool. Let's thank you for those likes for whoever just came in. I appreciate it. So the forehead looks cool. Let's see if we can do something with the eyes. I'm going to duplicate that layer. Let's take a look at the mask. Let's delete the mask. Let's go back to him. And let me turn off the blur for 1 minute, as well as the curves, just so I can see the original photo. what would work really well next is some bags under his eyes. So let's take a quick swipe at this, and I'll try and grab some of the crow's feet too. Let's see if we can do this. Now, one thing I will do is, let me turn off this mask really quick, just so I can get the right proportion. I'm gonna turn down the opacity to about 50. And let's see if I can scale this down to get his eyes, to get Brad Pitt's eyes to match up. Oh, it looks like I'm going to be scaling up, not down. Can you see that? There's Brad Pitt on the bottom. There's Henry Cavill up top. Let's scale him up a little bit. It just means his eyes are a little bit more inset. A little closer together than Henry Cavill's eyes. Luis Felipe Studio Canal Show. Thank you for that like. I appreciate it. There's 2 more. Did you hit me with 2 likes? I appreciate each and every one of them. Thanks, bro. Let's see if we can get this eye bag on really quick. All right, so we see where the eyes are lined up. That's pretty close. I don't want to scale it up more because I feel like Brad Pitt's face is just a little more, his eyes are a little more closer together. So let's turn the opacity back up. Let's turn that mask back on. And we'll put this right up under Henry Cavill's eye, and I will do the same thing that I just did before. Let's play with the feather. Let's turn off the mask first. Turn off the mask. There it is. And let's turn up the feathering. And then let's turn on the curves. And let's turn on the Gaussian blur. That might be a little too much for the eyes. I want to see a little bit more detail there. So I'm going to turn on that blur. Starting to get there. Let me tone down some of that color right here on the inside by his nose. I don't want it to look like he has a black eye, a shiner. Just wanted to give him a little bit of old man bags, that's all. Let's turn some of that down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. See that? That looks nice. To me it does, at least. Thanks, Luis. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What are you guys up to tonight or today? Wherever you are. I always make this mistake. I assume people are right here next to me in the same time zone. But they're all over the world. Somebody I was talking to the other day was in Italy. I said good morning. They said good evening. So I know you guys are all over the place. Let's duplicate this layer. I'm going to turn on this mask. And I'm going to turn this off so I can see it. Let's do the same thing for the other eye. I should have tweeted this out. I didn't tweet this out yet. Can you guys do me a quick favor if you can? Can you tweet out this live stream? Put it on your Twitter. Let people know I'm doing this so they can come by and say what's up just like you guys did. They might be interested to see it. Some people might be, some people aren't, but it's because some people don't like the process. Other people do. There are a bunch of people from Superman Doomsday who said, who would always ask, how did you do this? How did you do that? And so that's why I decided to do a live stream so I could include you guys on the process side of things. Just so you can see what it takes and what I personally do. Other editors may do something completely different. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to tweet this out really quick myself. Give me 1 second here. Let's get the phone. And let me grab this link. Let's see, let's share it and let's put it out on Twitter. And I'm new to all this social media stuff, so forgive my naivete with all of it. I'm just not great with it, but I make it work where I can. Just copy this link and then go to Twitter, paste it. Come by the live stream while I edit Superman. Kingdom Come. And then let's give it a couple of hashtags. Hashtag Superman. Hashtag Superman. Kingdom Come. Hashtag fan editor. I think that's about it. I don't want to go crazy with it. Let's copy that. Let's tweet it. And I actually have to put this on the Facebook fan page. If you guys don't know, there is a Facebook fan page. Please go check that out. All you gotta do is go to Facebook and look for Superman Doomsday Kasche 2003, or just look for my name, which people don't know how to pronounce. It's Kasche 2003. Let me put this out over here too. Okay, cool. I did my due diligence, put everything out there for people. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. Well, I hope they come. So we got the other eye on, the other eye bags on for Mr. Cavill. That's looking cool. Let me pull this back. Look at that. He's looking a little bit older already, isn't he? I might want to play with the colors here a little bit. Just a little bit, because it's looking a little dark. So let me see what I want to do. Let's play with the contrast. This side is actually good, I think. I'm on the right. I'm tweaking it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm tweaking it little by little. That looks good. Let's go on this right side here and tweak this just a little bit. No, that's too much. Too much. But this is what I do, just little by little. You just gotta check and recheck and see if things work. That's basically my... Hold on a second. Ozzy, you okay, buddy? Okay. Yeah, you just go little by little. Check, recheck, move things, check, recheck, move things. Because my thing is to just make things look right. Like I said, I'm not great with After Effects. I don't know all the tricks. I just know that I want things to look a certain way. And if it doesn't look the way I want it to, then I try and find, help some other way. If I can't do it myself, I'll look and see what other people might be doing. Or, well, that's too much contrast. Maybe what I might do is bring this out a bit. I'm getting too far. You guys give me 1 second here. Okay. Back at it. Let's see, where was I? Right here. Just trying to tweak the forehead a little bit more. I don't want to brighten this up too much, but it does, something needs to change here. Let me take some of the saturation out. That might be it. Yeah, there we go. Let's tweak it to about right. I think here is good. No, not good. I don't like it. A little dark around the edges. You see that? I don't like that part. So it might be more feathering I need. Let's see if I can feather it a little more or bring this up just a little bit. There we go. Getting there now. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the smile lines. Gonna grab Brad Pitt again. Let me duplicate a layer. Turn that mask off. And let's turn off all the effects for a moment. And on this one, I'm going to try and get some of the smile lines around here. Right up here by the nose area. Let's see how this looks. Carlos A, how you doing? Carlos A is asking, what is the runtime going to be for this? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll tell you, with Superman Doomsday, I didn't know in the beginning either. I started it as, and I'm actually working a little bit backwards right now, showing you guys this stuff. I actually wouldn't be doing this unless I had a draft already formulated. So with Superman Doomsday, it started out as 2 minutes. The whole thing started out as just 2 minutes only. And then you know, that first trailer itself, or the part 1, just blossomed into 5+ minutes. And then the part 1 just blossomed into a part 2. And then part 2, I was actually going to just do a part 3, but then I said, no, I want to do more of a character piece type of thing. Kind of dive into his friends, Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman. So then parts 3 and 4 came just out of nowhere. And then part 5 came, and I had no idea part 5 was going to be 14 minutes long. I had absolutely no idea, but it just worked. It just, as I was working through the drafting process, the time just came. It just fleshed itself out naturally. Ultra Sergeant, hey man. I can't stay long, but just wanted to say thanks for your amazing work over the years. You're a huge inspiration to a lot of us. Can't wait for Kingdom Come. Thank you, Ultra Sergeant. And you, man, you're one of the newer ones now. You are doing your thing, man. I really appreciate what you're doing now. Thanks for that, but I'm glad that you guys haven't stopped like I did. And you guys have really taken things to the next level. You got some really good trailers out there. And soon, not today, but soon, I'm definitely going to give you guys a shout out, each and every one of you, and do a video. Maybe I'll do a video for each and every one of you guys because, like I said, you guys deserve more accolades and more views and more credit for the work that you're putting out there. Because I've said this before, back when I was working a lot more, that we should get some credit for a lot more credit than we do, rather than the shit that we get for putting out fan trailers. We don't do it to make people feel like we're getting one over on them. We do it because we have a story to tell. And guys like you, A-list Productions, got older guys like him, and Edit Ninja, and Whiplash Dynamo, all these guys that I used to know, and all the newer ones. You guys we're all doing the same thing. We just want to tell a new story, tell stories that we haven't seen before, that we want to see come to light, and that we're interested in. So everybody should be happy to see that kind of stuff, rather than always coming by with the "this is fake," blah 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 stuff. This is not real. So thank you, man. I appreciate what you do. I really appreciate what you do, Ultra Sergeant. Thank you. Julian Bell, how you doing, man? Dark Monolith Expanse. Word. So you feeling it? Glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So we got a little bit of a old man smile line on the left side over here. Let's see if we can go on the right and do something similar. Let's duplicate this layer, and I'm going to turn everything back on so I can see what I'm doing. Did I draw two masks? Where's the first one? Let's turn this off. Wow, so if I know we'd all appreciate taking your free time to do that. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully these fake comments will die out eventually. Yeah, man, I can't wait for them to do it. I cannot wait for the fake comments to die, or the people that, I don't know if you've experienced it on your videos, but to this day, people still come on the Superman Doomsday videos and say, "Oh, that's just the Hulk," or "Oh, you just got that from Superman Returns." Well, no shit. All the videos are listed there for you to see, but that's not the point. The point is for you to leave. Check your imagination at the door. Check your, not your imagination, because I want you to come into it with that. But you know, that criticism that you have, just leave that at the side. Just leave that at the side. Act like you're going to the movies. You go to the movies and we see things that are not real every day. So in that regard, everything's fake, right? Avengers is fake, fan made. A bunch of fans made Avengers, but that shit made $1 billion yesterday, last night, including money from me, and I'm sure including money from all you guys. Right? So, I mean, yes, what we're doing is made up, but it's just like anything else. We're just creating things for entertainment purposes. That's it. That's it. Dark Monolith. I'm just going to mess up your name every time. Dark Monolith Expanse says that Ultra Sergeant does such good work. Like, how do you even be mad at such high quality work? Exactly. Exactly. Hold on a second, guys. My boy's here coughing again. Ozzy, you okay? You want to get you some more medicine? Come on, hold on. Be right back, guys. Dark Monolith Expanse. You can say dark or short or for short or DM. All right, that's cool. I'll roll with that. Let's see what we got. Oh wait, Expanse. Oh shush, you know your work is top tier. Dark Monolith DM. You do it. You do edits too. That means I got to check you out. There are so many new people doing things that I just haven't been able to catch up on. So I'm gonna have to take note, write your name down or something, and then go check your stuff out. Because I do like sitting back some days and just binging on fan edited videos. Because sometimes it's the best entertainment. Sometimes it's the best. Cool. I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna definitely check you out. And I did not know it was Tom Welling's birthday. I think, how old is Tom Welling right now? Can you guys check that out? How old is he? He must be in his late 30s maybe, or 40s, something like that. Dr. Flashpoint, hello. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. I know it's been a while. People know why I haven't been on for a long time. It's because of my kids. The whole family thing, being a new dad. Everything's been about them for the last couple of years. So that's why I've been MIA for a while. But let's get back to this really quick. Turn that down. That looks good. Now I said I was going to do... Oh, wait a minute. I already... So you know what? I'll take this one. And I'll delete this... I'll delete this mask. I know which mask that was. Alright. Hold on a second. What? Tom Welling is 42? Wow. I had no idea. Because on the pilot for Smallville, he was playing a 16-year-old kid. So I had absolutely no idea he was already 42. Crazy. Check out DM's Paracosm 4 video. Paracosm 4. So does that mean there's a Paracosm 1 through 3? Or is Paracosm 4 the title of another work of fiction that I just don't know about? Gotta check it out. Seen Endgame twice. Dr. Flashpoint, you saw Endgame twice already. Don't spoil it for anybody. Don't spoil it. I saw it once. I watched it last night. And as of now, I'm still trying to process what I saw. I still don't know what I saw. I mean, so much happened in Endgame from start to finish in those 3 hours. Now, granted, I was going to do a review, and I was going to say in the review that there are some things that could have been cut to make the movie short, but I was, I'm fine. I was fine with the runtime. I was fine with going in there and doing a Lord of the Rings style extended edition runtime. I didn't mind it. But my God, the things they did in that film from start to finish, that's awesome, homie. I love that. Good job. Voice is smooth. Thank you for that. Voice is smooth as hell. Appreciate it. I have to be honest, I never thought I would get on and do live streams or show my face or anything like that. I just wanted my work to speak for me. But it seems like nowadays everybody's getting on YouTube, either talking about something or showing their face doing something. So I said, why not? Well, I can do the same thing. You don't have to be shy. Just have fun with it. So here I am, doing a live stream, which is something I never thought I'd be doing. Let's see, the title ties into the story of the video. Okay, all right. Paracosm 4, definitely I will check it out. Midnight screenings are the best. Such a great atmosphere. I cried like 3 times. I will say this. I do love midnight screenings in a big theater like an AMC, something like that, where everybody's on the same wavelength. We're all, like a wave at a baseball game. The oohs and the ahs and all the reactions come at the same time because we're all feeling it at the same time. Last night I saw it at an iPic in Pasadena. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to an iPick, but iPick.
Look!
What's up, Ozzy? Cool. That's awesome, right? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever been to an iPick, but they only seat about, I don't know, maybe 50 people, something like that. And, you don't feel, yeah, the reactions are there, but you don't feel, there's no visceral feeling. It's not there as it would be in an AMC or Regal or ArcLight. But it was still fun. I had fun going out there. The last movie I saw at midnight, you guys might laugh at me. The last movie I saw at midnight was Dark Knight Rises. When was that? 2012? 2012 because 2012 because I used some of that footage for Doomsday. Yep. Wow. Damn, it's been a while. I really want to do a live streams. I need a PC. Great live stream thus far. Thank you, DM. I appreciate it. This is my second official, I guess, live stream, but my first official live stream where I'm actually doing work and talking at the same time. And it kind of feels like I'm talking to myself, but at least you guys are here to go back and forth with me, so I don't feel like such a loon just talking out loud and nobody responding. Nobody responding out loud. It's kind of weird, but I guess I can get used to it. Let me get back to Brad Pitt's face over here, because other people who might not have their audio on, this is what they're looking at. They want to see work and not hear me yap. Let's do a little bit of masking here. And you can see this is not any kind of, crazy, complicated mask. Real simple. I'm just going to draw something around the smile lines of Brad Pitt and see if we can bring it into Henry Cavill's face. That doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. GA Edits is in the house. Endgame was my first midnight screening. Also got to watch IW in theaters right before it. IW, what's IW? What am I missing? I'm missing something. What's IW? Help me out. I'm having a brain fart right now. What is IW? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. What? So are we all editors here right now? This is kind of cool. We got like a little mini editors group thing going on here. So I gotta check out GA Edits now too. Wow. I'm gonna have to definitely come back to my own live stream to look at the comments. Oh, Infinity War. Duh. Like I said, last night's movie blew my mind, so I had no idea that IW was even Infinity War. My mind is just still mush up there. DM, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. People tell me that, but let me just say this. When I first released that, I absolutely honestly had no idea it would take off the way it did. I wanted it to, for sure, but I had no idea it would take off the way it did. I did that at a time when there wasn't much like that out there. There were other people doing it, and there were other people who did some damn good trailers too. One of the best ones at the time was Jaron Pitts. The best one at the time was Jaron Pitts. His Green Lantern trailer. Sorry, he did that, and I said, "Oh my God, who is this? What's happening? Is this movie really coming out?" Hold on a second. Let me refresh this really quick. Looks like your chat went out for 1 second. Oh, there it is. But yeah, the Green Lantern trailer came out. I saw that, and by the time I had seen it, it already had 6 million views at that time. This was back in 2009? Something like 2008, something like that, when I saw that. That video blew my mind. And then I said, wow, there are people doing stuff like this. So I went to go check out some others. And, just by chance, it was probably in the recommended video section. I saw Whiplash Dynamo. He did the Thundercats video. Oh, sorry, Wormy T. Oh, yes, and Wormy T was one of the others. But Whiplash Dynamo did Thundercats, and Wormy T did Superman Reborn, which also blew my friggin' mind. Those are like the first 2 or 3 edits that I ever seen, and I didn't know people were able to do things like that. I just didn't think it was possible. And me, I didn't go in there thinking, oh, this is horrible. They're trying to trick me. This is not real. Why are they playing with my heart, my feelings like this? I looked at it and I said, this is friggin' awesome. I want to do it because I have ideas too. And so so think about it. It was the perfect storm. We were right at a time when Superman Returns had been done and gone in 2006. We were not getting another Superman. That's what we all knew at that time. Batman was doing well, and we knew that Christopher Nolan wanted to keep Batman in the real world. He wasn't going to have any kind of extraterrestrial, superhero type, any superhuman people in his universe. So we knew that we weren't going to get a Superman Batman World's Finest. That was not coming. And so at the time, I was talking about this stuff in different forums, and I would tell people we could have a really good sequel to Superman Returns if they used Doomsday as the next character. And a lot of people agreed with what I was talking about, and just via text, just typing this stuff out. And so I saw the videos that Wormy T and Jaron Pitts and Whiplash Dynamo were doing, and that's when I tried my hand at a Batman video. And you guys can go back and look at my old Batman stuff. You can see what I did. But then immediately after that, that's when I said, I'm going to try Superman. I'm going to try it. And the rest is history. The rest is history. Yep. Ultra Sergeant, those are the first you saw too. Yep. Big and influential for all of us. To me, those are like the Godfathers. Those guys there. And even guys who didn't do much masking and editing like we do now. Guys like Silver Lightsaber. He was somebody who was great at taking different clips and putting them in the correct order, the way they needed to be, and just splicing them together nicely. He was editing. He wasn't just doing the effects like we do now, but he was just sitting there and editing. Same thing with Edit Ninja. I haven't seen that brother in a while. I don't know if he still does any edits online, but he was another one. He was really good at editing, taking these different clips, putting them together with audio, and making something new. And that's what got me interested in doing this myself. And that's when I tried my hand at and while I was doing Superman Doomsday, then I started watching other guys like that. So while I was editing, I was watching Edit Ninja. I was watching A-List Productions. I was watching can't remember the Boston Red Sox. I was watching him. Just a bunch of other little guys I was watching that were just as little as me at the time. We're all just doing our thing. And a bunch of others that I can't even remember. Razorvid, some other people. And their work was adrenaline pumping. You would see it, and you would be happy to see a new video on your on your subscription feed. It would be from one of the guys that you love to watch, and I would see a new video from Edit Ninja, like a Black Panther edit that he might have done, or one of his best that I really loved, which was a God, I can't remember the name of it. It's the ninja that wears all white. Do you guys remember that one? He also did a really good Ant-Man trailer way back in the day. But if you guys see that trailer, it's a ninja who wears all white, and he used a lot of Inception. He used White Shadow, the the ninja from A-Team. Not A-Team, shut up. G.I. Joe. The white ninja from G.I. Joe, he used him. He used a bunch of other clips too, obviously, but I can't remember the name of the trailer. I got to go back and see what that was. And I think the creator of the comic that he based that trailer off of, I think he was interested in it too. I think he got some accolades for it, or he got a shout out from the trailer from the creator. DM, I got to head out and prep to see Endgame again. Good. That's a good reason to leave. I'll stop by more live streams in the future. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you coming in. Yes, Moon Knight. No. It wasn't Moon Knight. Was it Moon Knight? Let me check really quick. Let me take a minute to pause and look for Edit Ninja's old video. Let's see. I don't think it was Moon Knight. It was something else. I think it was Nemesis. Let me look. Yeah, he hasn't done a trailer in a while. It's been a long time. Nemesis. Edit Ninja. This was 8 years ago. Is that it? Okay. You guys go to Edit Ninja. Check out his old Nemesis trailer. It's Millar and McNiven's Nemesis. That's one of the ones that, this was back in 2011. This was something that I was watching after the first Doomsday came out, but I was watching this while I was making Funeral for a Friend. So you see, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I would see just popping up in my feed from time to time. That would give me life. It made me happy to see that other people were doing the same thing I was doing. And while I was watching these guys, I couldn't wait to get my stuff out so they could see what I was doing. And I know they felt the same way. I know they felt like, I want to get these out so that you guys can see what we're working on and get hyped up about the idea of this movie. So, seeing them really put me up and, if anything, help me to create Superman Doomsday. All of you guys played a part in that, and that wasn't just me. If you guys weren't doing the things that you were doing, I wouldn't have done what I did. So thank you to you guys for being a part of the whole community. But let me know, how's this look so far? I think Old Man Superman looks all right. Let me pull up Henry Cavill's face so we can see it side by side. Let's do a new comp viewer. Put this on this side, and we will open up Henry Cavill on this side. Let's close this. Let's see if we can put this out side by side. My computer's a little slow, guys. But so far, this is what we're looking at. Is it updating for you? Oh, there it is. There you go. It's moving for you now. I see it. So there's a little bit of a lag on your end. All of the best fan editors are in the chat. Fanvax, what's up? Nice to see you, bro. The best had the best inspiration. Yep, GA edits. We all inspire each other. It's true. We all inspire each other. So there it is. This is what we're looking at, I think. I'll play with the hair a little bit more on his temple, the gray hair on his temple, because this is going to be tricky. When it's in motion, you won't notice it as much, but I guess in this still frame, this is where you see it the most. That there are some things I want to change in the hair, but This is looking okay for an aged up Superman, somebody who's up in his 50s now, mid to late 50s or something like that. Ultra Sergeant, that looks great. Aging unofficially works. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I hope it does. This is the kind of stuff that I want to do to give myself an idea of the amount of work I'm going to have to put into it. And this wasn't a lot, thank goodness. I mean, when you compare this to Superman Doomsday, my God, all the work I had to put into making the bones animate, and the shading, and removing the Hulk's head, and oh, you can't see me, but I'm just burying my head in my hand because it was just so much work that I had to do just to create a still image of Superman Doomsday, and then to animate it. It was crazy, but it worked in the end. I was happy with the result. Thanks, Dr. Flashpoint. I'm glad it looks good on you guys' end. OB Edits, you are another person I need to check out. I'm glad you guys are stopping in. Thanks. I'm glad you guys are popping in. You are definitely another person I have to check out, just so I can do the same thing I did years ago, which is gain inspiration. And I actually started a new playlist on my channel just to bring in some of the newer editors who are doing this, just so I can watch you guys and gain inspiration from the new crowd. Gain inspiration from from you guys who have these great new ideas, because as of now I still feel like I have limitations on the things I can do. I'm not great at part of the reason why Superman Doomsday doesn't have much voiceover in it is because I'm not good at editing that kind of stuff. So I decided to leave it out and have the story be told through music and image. And I felt like if I'm not good at doing something, I didn't want to try and cram it in just because other people were doing it. So I'm going to try and watch you guys, because I feel like I might need to add some voiceovers in this next one, whether it's going to be a simple 2-minute trailer or it goes beyond that. I feel like I'll probably need some voice to try and tell the story, because it's not as accessible and easy to understand as Superman Doomsday would be. Superman Doomsday is a monster wants to come and kill Superman. Boom, that's it. You don't need much. You don't need much as far as anybody giving us exposition in that regard. But we might need that here, because people don't necessarily understand why Superman is older, why the S on his chest looks different. Why is this guy different now? They might need some explanation. So we'll see how that plays out. Ultra Sergeant, if you ever need any audio work done, don't hesitate to ask. It would be an honor to help you out. Yeah, I don't think I would have any problem asking for help either. I really don't. I don't think I'd have a problem asking for it. We'll see how this plays out. The way I normally work is I would do a draft first of the trailer. And when I say draft, I mean I would take all the pieces that I think need to be in the trailer, splice something together really quick in Premiere, see if it flows properly with the music that I selected. And then from there, that's when I would start the edits and see see if it does need voiceover from there. It might not need it, who knows, but I have a feeling it might. But we are coming up on an hour for this live stream, and I think I want to leave it where we are here. It flowed pretty smoothly. I didn't think I'd be able to talk for an hour, but you guys made it easy. Thank you so much for coming in, dropping the likes. We got 10, which is not half bad. I really appreciate it. If you guys, again, could tweet this out so other people could see it and come by and see what we're trying to do here and make a new Superman campaign and bring some new entertainment, that would be great. I really appreciate it. But thank you guys for coming through. Thanks for checking out the live stream, and I will be back again with another. We're probably going to work on another part of this picture, or we might start doing something new. I'm going to take this and compare it to some art by Alex Ross to see if I'm on point with how he looks, because that's being accurate is very important to me. So Let's see if I'm on point. If I am, we'll leave it as is. If not, we'll make some changes. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. This is Kasha2003 checking out. Peace.